Kristi Noem will kick off her final term in the U.S. House next month.
This after South Dakota's lone representative in the House announced her bid to become South Dakota's first female governor in 2018. Our Washington Bureau correspondent Samantha Jo Roth caught up with Noem in Washington to talk about her final term and her plans for the future.
I've been very honored and humbled to represent the people of the state and carry their voice here in the House.
Congresswoman Kristi Noem deciding this will be her fourth and final term in the U.S. House of Representatives.
I want you to know that I'm all in.
Releasing this video announcing she'll run for governor in 2018 instead of seeking re-election to the House.
I want to go back home, let somebody else have the opportunity to represent South Dakota and continue to serve in any way that the people of the state see fit.
The 44-year-old lawmaker says she's looking forward to making a lasting impression over the next 2 years, spending time in Washington this week to prepare for next session.
I'll be here working on specific policies and legislation on tax reform and health care when we're out of session, just so that we can be ready to go in January.
A major goal for Noem, passing legislation to reform the Indian Health Service. The bill she introduced this past session never made it to the president's desk.
We will be proposing the bill again next Congress. We're continuously making additions and changes to it to make it even better and more comprehensive, and making it bipartisan as well.
Over the next 2 years, the Congresswoman will be working to prove her experience in Washington qualifies her for South Dakota's top job.
But the knowledge that I've gained here in the last 8 years is really, how does the money flow to the states? What can we do to reform our programs in South Dakota that will make them much more efficient?
Noem will face off against South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley in a Republican primary. She says she won't officially start campaigning until next year. In Washington, Samantha Jo Roth, KSFY News.
So with Noem